All right. So this question was before today's potential maybe Troma movie, but I mean, Troma has been a long-standing staple for a really long time. But what do you guys think of the whole Troma, experience?
So when you put on a Troma movie, you know you have to be in the mood for a Troma movie. It's not something you're like, hey, let's take a buddy first time to go see a horror movie and see if he likes it. They're not. It's you have to know what you're getting into. They are going for those movies that are so bad that they're good, and they do it really well. So I love Troma. Things Killing, all those. I mean, they just all blend together almost, but I love every one of them. Keep making more. Lloyd Kaufman is taking a niche in the genre and made it his own. And like Jack Frost, you think it's a Troma movie. This movie very easily could be a Troma movie. And there's a list of them that you almost throw into that category that aren't Troma movies. So I'm 100%. I think they're genius. So
no, I agree with you. I agree 110%. Like you have to be 100% like in the mood to know what you're getting.
And there's
into.
A lot of times I am.
Yeah, and I've really only come across some movies that they've done that have not been worthwhile. But like some of my favorites, obviously, I mean, Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High. Believe it or not, one that's actually a sleeper is Tales from the Crapper. But believe it or not, the early years, they weren't horror. They started in comedy. Like they did movies like The First Turn On, Squeeze Play.
Comedy.
Yeah, but I mean, just like full like comedies, which kind of got them like into the spoof and where they kind of took off. But there's not one top 100 horror list that you will not find that will not have at least 1 to 3 to maybe 4 or 5 Troma films on them.
Mine won't have any. That being said, I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Like I love it. Like I'm all about Troma. It just you gotta be fishing out of the Walmart.
You do.
Trash bin. So, Mike, what about you, man?
I mean, yeah. So I love Troma movies. You go into it. Troma movies are very hard to
explain.
Not only hard to explain,
but
but hard to review and to rank and stuff because it's intentionally over the top and bad. And when things look bad, I mean, it's because of the budget they have, but it's also like they don't like that's what they want. And Jay, you Surf Nazis Must Die and Sergeant Kabuki Man, and I mean like all these different ones.
Class of Nukem High.
You said that
Class
one.
of
I was just, but I mean, Toxic's my
Class of
1999. Toxic Avenger 1 through like 75 are still my favorites, and I'm very excited for the new Toxic Avenger, which has Kevin Bacon in it. And Peter Dinklage and all these big names are going to be in the new.
But the thing is, listing the names almost turns me off.
It doesn't. It doesn't because it's still like Toxic Avenger. You can't like you can't go like drama with it, or it's gonna look bad and it's gonna be awesome.
I hope so. I sure hope so.